I one day was looking at just how much cardboard and vegetable peeling waste and garden waste we use and collect, and what do? We put it in the bin, and it's carried to a recycling plant sometimes, or it's just dumped. For myself, I put the vegetable waste and grass clippings and whatever and mulch them, which was the original start. And then I looked at, well, what else can you do with it that is more direct and it's actually faster? And worm farms, look at worms eat refuse, but they eat, all of the stuff that we're happy to give. And if you want to encourage a worm, then you give them, your vegetable scraps instead of throwing them in mulch or throwing them away. And it's more direct because it's actually from the table back into the garden. And waste paper, we shred paper, we use an awful lot of paper. Worms love paper, they'll eat it. It's cellulose. All of the things that you would normally do in nature that takes its own time, so something falls from the tree, a leaf or whatever, it forms a humus. I think it is a humus, and it basically becomes part of the natural environment. Well, your worms are part of that, and they accelerate it. You see this pure, unadulterated, natural fertilizer, great for the roses, great for the vegetables. Straight from the worm's bottom. There you go. Perfect recycling. A worm farm is the ultimate low impact, high return investment, because there's pretty much nothing that you have to buy from a manufacturer. Once you've got your worm farm set up, just go and make it out of timber if you want to, right? Get your worms, and that's it. It's a self-sustaining, almost a perpetual motion machine, and there's very little impact on the environment. In fact, there's no impact on the environment at all, no negative impact, because the positive impacts are you're making your own fertilizer and you're reusing your waste products in a direct, perfect way. Once you've done it, it's self-sustaining. Let's go forward a little bit in time to maybe 2050, and Elon Musk has got us on Mars, and we're building sustainable colonies. And it's all well and good talking about building sustainable colonies, because you've got to be able to generate oxygen, you've got to be able to use the local resources to make things and grow your own food. I want to see an entire spaceship full of worms deployed, because you think about it, you've got to build an ecosystem. So that means the bacteria that we normally use, our gut bacteria, all the things that we do. But wait a minute, you have to recycle absolutely all the things that you do. And hey, if you want to improve the Martian soil, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to take worms with you. So as we go out into the solar system and make colonies, we're going to have to take worms with us.